is such a gloomy day. When am I ever going to... Computer! Yeah! Well, that was awkward, huh? Besides that intro, this is the IBM Thinkpad T41 2374. Yes, I know, that sounds like a mouthful, huh? The screen size of this thing is a whopping 14.1 inch, which has a resolution of 1024 by 768. We got a Pentium M 1.4 gigahertz processor, and this is probably my favorite part of this laptop. It's got an AGP4X ATI Mobility Radeon 7500. Yes, a laptop from this era back in 2003 having sort of an actual GPU in it. That's actually kind of rare. If you were to get this back in the day, this would have cost you a whopping $1,649. Yep, wrap your brain around that. The RAM is 256 megabytes. And the storage, originally this came with 30 gigs, but I put a 128 gig SD card adapter into this because, well, why not? So I probably first got this laptop around 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. I decided to look up and see like which is like the absolute most powerful one I can find. It supports Windows 98. Yes, even with laptops, I was in that mood, but well, I found it, which again is, you know, this laptop right here. Now, I will say the laptop on first use, I remember just being in awe. I was just amazed at how this laptop was. Just the way it felt, the way that, like the way, you know, like you held it, it felt light enough. The keyboard felt natural. It all felt right. And it just felt so businesslike and just so, how do you put it? It just felt, you know, natural that, you know, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this laptop, and thank goodness I did. But anyway, yeah, this laptop actually came with a dock, or I should say they made a dock for this thing because there was actually a lack of ports, which luckily here I actually have. So as you can tell, yeah, there's a lot of ports on the dock, which, I mean, the laptop itself has a few ports as well, like you'll see here in a moment. But yes, you know, see, that's the back, and on the side there's a couple of USBs, you know, just like your basic ports, like the headphone audio jack, your network port, but that's really about it. And yes, as you can tell, I took the battery out of this thing because you know me, I love to keep the batteries not being used as much as I can. Actually, here is the charger. The charger is actually pretty hilarious because look, it's a literal dog bone of a charger. I mean, look at this thing. It's goofy, but it's also really satisfying and natural at the same time. Actually, before that, yeah, here, speaking of the back or the side ports, yeah, this is pretty much all you get. You get 2 USB ports, a PS2 port, a modem port, an LAN or a network port, and a sound, you know, microphone and headphone jack, and a PCMIA slot. So yeah, nothing really special. That's why they made the dock for this thing. Let's take a look at this. Let's plug her in and let's open her right up, and oh my goodness. Yeah, this laptop, I mean, like when I plop this open, you will see just how, look at this. Look how natural, like how business-like, and just how professional this looks. I mean, it reminds me of a laptop my dad had back in the day. And it wasn't this exact laptop, but it almost felt similar to this, where it just felt all business-like. It felt all natural. You know, you felt like you were higher up on the totem pole. You just felt special. I know, I'm weird, but yeah, as you can see, you got your keyboard, duh. And it's even got the little numb thing in the middle, so you could use that instead of your mouse, even though you already have a mouse. But yeah, you also got double like click buttons, like one there and then one there. And that IBM Thinkpad logo on the bottom right. Mwah, perfect. Just absolutely perfect. Yeah, like I said, you know, I've plugged everything in, and we're just gonna see this thing booting up because I just cannot wait, you know, to show you guys. Yeah, here we go. Let's turn it on. And that's one thing I miss about these laptops, is that you see like the LED, not LEDs, but like the lights showing you like the hard drive light and the battery light and all that, like on the monitor. It's like below the screen. Yeah, I miss those. I remember when laptops had those back in the day. But yeah, no, unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. So, oh well, I guess what you gonna do about it? And nothing happens. At least at first glance. Yeah, nothing happens at all. I tried going into the BIOS here because it was giving me some sort of issue. But yeah, no, apparently the CMOS battery's dead on this thing, unfortunately. So I might have to change that at some point. But I just had to let it wait for a little bit and it would just boot right up. Alright, so yeah, here we are. We got our boot menu here because I remember installing Windows 98 on this thing along with Windows XP. So we're just gonna choose Windows 98 here first, and let's just see what happens. Oh man, you know, this splash screen just works so well with this. This is just crazy. I mean, look at this. This looks like the perfect 98 business laptop, if you catch my drift. Oh yeah, that sounds so satisfying. Oh my god, yeah, I completely forgot I had all these games on here. This is just nuts. Like, look, I even have my grandpa's games on here. This shows you just how long I've had these games. I've had these games for years. Let's do Lose Your Marbles, why not? Yeah, we got music. Yeah, this works pretty much perfect. Man, I'm gonna be so addicted to this game. Oh, man. Oh, come on, get him! Yeah! Victory! I guess we could do, like, Revenge of Arcade next, why not? And yeah, I mean, as you can see here, it pretty much plays just like the arcade game. I mean, I could tell the audio, like when playing Miss Pac-Man here, for example, I could tell it's a bit off on like the audio's pitch, but that's just like a minor complaint, really. But besides that, I mean, I know this game is just pretty much flawless. It literally feels like I'm on MAME right now, just playing this game. I'm just playing this on an emulator. And heck, I wouldn't be shocked at all if this was actually emulated, you know? I wouldn't be shocked if Microsoft developed like a specific emulator just for this pack of games, so... But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, all these games, they work great. Yeah, no problems here. Oh man, I completely forgot just how many games I had here. Like, look at my CD required folder here. These are all the games I put in this folder just because, you know, they require the CD. Now here's a game, Yathzee. Now this game technically doesn't require the CD if you're just playing the regular game, but if you want to play like these other modes, you need to put in the CD. And well, I love the music in Yathzee here, so yeah, just take a listen. Hang on. Oh, this music is so good. But yeah, no, I mean, sure, it's only like a few second loop, but hey, it works for this game. But yeah, you know, you just click on the cup here and you roll it, and it's just Yathzee. It's just plain old Yathzee, you know. Just get as much points as you can and you'll win. Or at least just try to get a Yathzee. I don't know why, it just randomly reminds me of like these old handheld Yathzee games. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I'll put one on screen. Cause you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Man, those were the days. And because, well, screw it, why not? Let's just install some Office 2000 Premium. Now, this version of Office obviously is meant to be for like Windows 2000, but of course you can install it in 98, 95 ME. You can install it on pretty much, heck, I've even showcased installing Office 95 on Windows 11. So, I mean, if you can install Office 95 on Windows 11, you could put this on Windows 98. I mean, come on. Oh God, and this moment right here, it just reminds me of like even like videos of installing like older Microsoft software, like, you know, like YouTube creators, they'll still censor the product key, which is funny because, you know, this software now is like 24, 25 years old, so I don't think anybody gives a crap. Even Microsoft, I don't think gives a crap because it's Office 2000. It's technically just so inferior to the new versions of Office. It kind of doesn't matter, like, if the key's out or not. I mean, this software is so old. In fact, here I am typing out my key as I speak. And yes, now I ran into this problem where I apparently had to select the disk drive, and I accidentally selected the hard drive, so now I gotta reinstall this all over again, which, yeah, that was not fun. So yeah, I mean, installing Office 2000's not hard. It's just, you know, select like what components you want to install, and boom, it'll install for you, and you just gotta reset after it's done installing. Why? I have no idea. Probably just some system stuff it's got to put in, but besides that, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much just a typical Office installation. All right, so after that abysmal wait, let's actually fire up Microsoft Office here. Yeah, as you can see, we got it all installed. We got Word, Excel, PowerPoint, FrontPage, Outlook. I think we got Access in there too. Yeah, we got Access. And we're just gonna start out with Word because just why not? All right, so let's boot up Word now, finally. And yes, there's Clippy, the unfortunate but very obnoxious helper. Yeah, someone mentioned in that Office 95 video that I didn't show off Clippy. Well, unfortunately, Clippy isn't in Office 95, I believe. I think that's Office 97 and onward, I think. They have Clippy, or at least I should say Office 97 to 2003, I think. But, you know, as you could see, you know, it's just, this is Word, it's, or nothing unusual. But actually, I did notice something weird, is that, you know, you can't type like too many characters at the same time, or else the computer will actually beep at you. No, it'll actually beep at you if you type in like too many keys at once. I find that really funny. I don't think any other keyboard or computer I've used actually does that, which is weird. All right, so let's boot up PowerPoint here, and there he is. He's back. Clippy's back. So yeah, we're just gonna, why not? Let's just do like a template, and you know, this is just, or the wizard. So yeah, this is just the wizard. It's nothing really exciting. I guess it lets you select like what theme and whatnot, but my PowerPoint presentation, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Farts. Imagine showing this in like a business meeting, or if you put this on your hard thumb drive as like a joke. Actually, oh no, wait, here we go. I forgot. Yeah, these are actually here too. On the left side, they actually got like where you can click like which slide you could go to. This is actually way improved upon in later versions of Office, but yeah, I mean, yeah, but in this version of Office, it's so basic. It's just like little squares you click on. You know, it doesn't even let you preview the slides, but yeah, as you could tell, you know, I'm just editing this PowerPoint. I fart in my bed every night, showing my immaturity right here. I sympathize for those who do the same. God, that was obnoxious. But anyway, yeah, let's check out FrontPage here. Yeah, as you can see here, it's FrontPage. It's, you know, this is like a primitive version of, this is like Squarespace before Squarespace, except not as good. Oh God, now this brings me back. Outlook 2000. I remember my dad using this on his laptop all the time. He had a laptop with Windows 2000 on it, and it had a copy of Office 2000. I can't exactly remember which version of Office 2000 it was. It may have been Pro, because I think I do remember seeing like Access in there, but I don't exactly remember. So yeah, no, this is Outlook. You know, it's Outlook. But again, it just looks way more charming than even modern day Outlook. This just looks way better, in my opinion. Alright, so we're actually going to test out some 3D gaming here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be trying out Nicktoons Racing, and here's a good sound coming up. Listen to this. Yeah, baby! Oh, yeah, baby! go. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. All right, so we just booted up the game. I chose SpongeBob because why not? And let's see how the game runs. So yeah, no, as you can see here, yeah, I mean, this runs. For a laptop anyway, this actually runs really well. Now, if this was like, you know, a modern laptop, I'd be like, oh, this is no big deal. You know, this is super, you know, this is lightweight stuff. Well, remember, this is a laptop from 2003, which, by the way, you know, this game requires that 3D acceleration, and that Radeon 7500 is definitely doing its work. Heck, I even smelled, like, from the vent, I smelled like the, not fumes, but I smelled like the burning smell. Like, I could tell the GPU was doing its work. So, yeah, no, I mean, as you can see, the game runs pretty well, I gotta admit. I mean, and it's just crazy because it shows, or just tells me just how quickly laptops have evolved over time. Like, in the mid-90s, a laptop from the mid-90s would probably barely even run this thing. But, you know, a laptop from 2003, especially one like this, oh, it'll run laps around those older laptops. Now, does that mean those older laptops are bad? No, but no, I'm just saying, and it's just so shocking to see a laptop from, you know, the early 2000s like this just run these games so well. Because, again, just because of that GPU. Heck, I'm not even sure if the Dell laptops during this time had an actual GPU. I know this definitely did. You know, this laptop definitely has quite a bit of potential for retro gaming. I highly recommend this laptop. I got a battery for mine. I mean, this was a few years ago, but I still got like a replacement battery for it super cheap. Like, you could get them pretty easily. So when I bought this, yeah, this was like, oh, what was this, like $150? I don't know if the price went up since, but if you guys can find this, I definitely recommend getting your hands on this. So anyway, guys, that's the video. If you like the video, you know, give it a like, hit that subscribe button for more content. You know, share the video with all your friends and family and la-di-da. And until next time, guys, peace.